Hello and welcome to the Raceroom Pro experience. I'm Jord and today we're going to be driving a Bentley GT3 car at Silverstone. A very British affair as I embrace the British stereotype and have a sip of tea. British driver, British car, British track. We're doing it for Big Liz. So here we are. 5 red lights.
Stay calm, focus.
Waiting for them to go green. We qualified P15.
Let's go.
So kind of
On your right.
towards the back of the pack.
Hold your line.
There's quite a few cars in this race actually. But we're going to T1.
Right
I'll go
side.
around the
Clear right.
outside, just try and keep it safe.
Yellow flag, stay
There's
right.
some sort of chaos unfolds in front of us. Coming into T3,
Green flag, you're
T2,
clear.
T3. Whatever it is.
Right side.
More cars going off.
Yellow flag.
Absolute carnage
Hold
and
your line.
chaos. Cars to us right, cars to us
Clear right.
left going
Clear
off.
around.
If you look in his mirror,
All clear.
a car there goes
Stay
off.
sharp.
And we're up to P11 just by not dying. But it's always a good tactic to
Nice one, Geordie. Good start.
try out in a race. Not die in the first corners. Very good tactic. And another car goes off.
Incident clear. Green flag.
So yeah, another free position there. So I think we're up to P10 now. We were P11. And just sticking behind this Porsche in front of us. We've got a nice little gap to the car behind, so it can be a bit aggressive. Not too aggressive though, it is only lap 1. We don't want to join the others who went off. That would be
Yellow
very
flag in
good.
sector 2.
But we are quite quick through the Maggots and Beckett's section. And we take a nice wide line through here, get on the power nice and early. And we're just going to cruise past the Porsche.
Sector 1 is clear.
A very nice
Hold your line.
overtaking
Clear
move,
right.
if I do say so myself. This Bentley is an absolute weapon in the straights, to be fair. It does struggle with the lower speed corners, but seems to be quite quick in a straight line as we abuse the track limits there. But we're going to have to watch that. Tricky corner to get right, that one. But if we just get these next couple of corners right, we'll survive lap 1, which is always good. It's always good to not die. So there we are, there's lap 1 over and done with. Now the cars in front of us, we're on lap 2 now, just coming
Yellow
into
flag.
sector 2. There's a yellow flag, so we get another free place,
Green flag.
and the cars in front of us start battling, which is going to let us catch up to them, which we do. This is
The gap in front is now
lap
0.8.
3 now, and as you can see we've made up quite a bit of time on these cars in front of us. I think that's an Audi and a BMW having a bit of a scrap, as once again we go for this wide line through here, try and get the better exit. And we've got the slipstream and
Right side
the
tyres are cold.
the Bentley power, so we're going to pull alongside this Audi. They see us and they're just going to squeeze us to the outside, and
Clear right.
we dip his tyres onto the grass there and just lose the grip and lose control of the car. Nothing catastrophic, we managed to get it all back under control, but did lose a bit of time, which is quite irritating. And we found ourselves in a weird position on lap 4. The car behind was catching us up quite quickly, but we were also catching up this BMW, which got overtaken by the pink Audi. So not sure what to do here. Do you sort of let the faster guy behind just overtake and try and not lose any time to the car ahead? You'll lose a place but gain a place, or you can defend the car behind, but
On your left.
it's not going to happen. This Audi is just going to
Clear left.
absolutely send it on the inside and then
Okay, Geordie.
completely
Right,
block
track
me off on
limits.
the exit.
Between the
So
lines. Keep it between the white
quite
lines, you'll get a
irritating.
penalty.
As you can see, I scratch my nose in anger. But the Audi here actually does a really good job of just hugging that inside line not giving me any way to re-overtake, and then we make a bit of a mistake here, try getting on the power too early, so we have to come off, and that's just going to let the Audi escape. But the good news is that Audi's going to catch back up to the BMW, they're going to start scrapping, and we're going to be able to get back onto the back of them. As I abuse the track limits at that corner again.
Don't want a penalty.
It seemed to be a bit of a theme this race, but the Audi goes through and we're right on the back of this Beamer now. We have to back off a little bit before we end up punting him, because punting people's not a good thing. So I'm just going to tuck into the slipstream, and I know we're faster than this car. We've just got to be patient and wait for his opportunity. So I'm thinking actually the straight that's coming up is probably going to be his best bet with the Bentley. So it's all about the exit out of this corner here. We get the car straightened up, get on the power. We're in the slipstream, and you can see we're already gaining. So we're going to pull alongside, and we're going to go to the action camera now, so you can see what's going on. I'm in the Bentley, we go up the inside, but I don't cover the inside of the next corner, so I try to take my normal line, but the BMW just comes straight back up the inside, so a bit of a bad move by me, as I watch it back. A lot to learn from there. But we're still on his tail, still catching up, still in the slipstream. So again, we're just being patient. We've got another straight coming up, so just waiting. Again, we're very fast through this section, so I do the usual thing, nice wide line through here, try and get on the power early. That's going to let us kind of pull back up behind the BMW in the slipstream and the power. And we look up the inside, but we just have to be a bit cautious on the brakes going for the inside line. I managed to keep it in the track limits that time. As we come up to the last few corners, as you can see, I'm right on the back of the BMW, but I just get a little bit over enthusiastic with the loud pedal and go out wide, abuse the track limits again, and this time the stewards decide to give me a little bit of a penalty just to tell me off, nothing major. So we managed to serve that. Again, we're sticking behind this BMW, just being patient, trying to wait for an overtaking opportunity, which I mess up because I hit the sausage curve there, and it just unsettles the car, and we can't get the exit that we need really to make a move on the straight. So not quite close enough there, unfortunately. And then I make a big mistake here. Just the car just loses grip, slides off, and that's just going to let the BMW just cruise off ahead. So very irritating, and not very long left in the race. We come now to the second to last lap. In the same corner, the BMW actually makes a mistake, and we manage to get straight back on to the back of the BMW. So again in the slipstream, looking round the outside, but then comes back, so not much we can do there. Again a bit over enthusiastic with the power. We have to come off before we abuse any more track limits. But once again I'm looking at this Maggots and Beckett section. There's actually a car gone off there, so we get a free position back, which is always good, as we come onto this long back straight now. And yeah, the last lap, actually not the second to last lap. So can we make a move on the last lap? As I try again a nice wide line, try to carry as much speed through as we can, but we abuse track limits once again. Who'd have thought it? But yeah, just the last couple of corners to go. If we can get a decent run out of here, we might be able to just pinch it at the line. Now we do get his line pretty good round there, but the BMW's going to weave, but it's
Right
just
side.
not quite enough. And it takes me a minute to realise that the race is actually over.
Good drive.
But we finished P8, which we made up 7 places on a pro lobby. So I'm quite happy with that. Pretty decent performance. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe, I'd very much appreciate that. And I'll see you all in the next one.